At first, everything feels very controlled, very precise, almost minimal. Nothing surprising at first, but then something begins to shift. The silhouette starts to loosen, and gradually it doesn't feel quite the same anymore. Hello my dear fashion enthusiasts. I'm delighted to welcome you back to Brandibay Fashion, where today we explore the Akris Fall Winter 2026 fashion show, presented during Paris Fashion Week under the direction of Albert Kriemler. From the very beginning you will notice the setting. A luminous threshold, framed by a curtain of golden beads that softly reflect the light. As the silhouettes move forward, the light spreads across the surfaces, creating subtle reflections. They appear slowly, almost as if emerging from a monumental textile installation. The opening feels calm, nearly silent, yet extremely intentional in its construction. And this is where the collaboration truly takes shape. A dialogue between Albert Kriemler and Colombian textile artist Olga de Amaral. You can feel it in the materials, in their density, and in the way they interact with light. Some surfaces seem almost alive, giving the collection a more expressive and tactile presence. There is a clear shift here towards something more sensory and immersive. Gold appears unexpectedly. You will notice it on evening dresses, through metallic surfaces or finely worked embroidery. Sometimes subtle, almost imperceptible, yet always present within the structure of the garment. The shine remains controlled, never overwhelming, while the purity of the line stays intact. This balance between luminosity and restraint works particularly well. Color plays a much stronger role this season. You will observe a richer palette than usual, moving beyond the house's traditional neutrals. Fuchsia pink, deep reds, and a vibrant Kelly green introduce a new visual energy. These tones bring contrast and intensity, especially on sharply cut double-face coats. Soft leather skirts follow the movement of the body with ease, while jackets introduce a more relaxed and effortless attitude. At the same time, knitwear adds softness and depth. Through layering and varied textures, it breaks the rigidity of certain silhouettes. It softens the overall structure, creating a more balanced and accessible wardrobe. The effect remains subtle, but it plays a crucial role in the overall harmony of the collection. Materials become even more interesting as the show progresses. You will notice shearling coats with generous, almost enveloping volumes. Leather jackets structure the silhouette, while maintaining a certain fluidity. There is a strong tactile richness throughout the collection, something highly crafted and precise, yet never overly demonstrative. Black silhouettes act as visual anchors. More restrained and grounded, they allow the brighter colors to stand out more clearly. They structure the rhythm of the show and reinforce the balance between boldness and restraint. What is particularly interesting is the surface work. You will observe precise details, from knotted fringes to embroidered panels and subtle textile manipulations. Some pieces almost resemble textile artworks, reinforcing the dialogue between fashion and art. Nothing feels accidental. Every detail contributes to the overall coherence. Beyond the garments, there is also the idea of collective creation. Olga de Amaral often speaks about collaboration in the studio, and here you can feel that same energy. Between hands, between craftsmanship, between different disciplines working together. As the show progresses, the vision becomes clearer. More luminous, more expressive, yet always controlled and structured. The collection evolves without ever losing its discipline. Among the strengths, the visual impact stands out immediately. This is undoubtedly one of Akris' most radiant collections in recent seasons. The use of color, light, and texture brings a new dimension to the house while remaining refined. And yet, the identity remains intact. The purity of the lines, the precision of the tailoring, and the excellence of the materials are all preserved. Nothing feels out of place, everything remains coherent. Overall, this collection offers a measured and thoughtful evolution. More expressive, more open, yet still deeply rooted in its DNA. And that is precisely what makes it so compelling to watch. I'll now let you fully enjoy the show. Thank you for watching, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you very soon on Brandibay Fashion.